I have a list of some very advanced English expressions used by natives, used by me recently, and I'm going to share them with you today to help you become a more confident English speaker. Hello everybody, it's me, Elliott from ETJ English, and we're actually going to begin this lesson with an expression. We need to address the very large elephant in the room. When there is an elephant in a room, it means that there is a big, obvious thing which we can both see, we both know about, but we haven't discussed yet, we haven't talked about yet, we haven't addressed yet. So we need to address the elephant in the room, which is the absolute mess on my head. Yes, quarantine did lead me to cutting my own hair. I've absolutely fucked it up, and well, there's not much else to say. So today this video goes out to all of you, men and women, who have tried to cut your own hair during this very difficult period of isolation while barbershops are closed, hairdressers are closed. So let's get straight into the expressions today. The first expression I want to talk about is when somebody receives a new lease of life. It's a very advanced expression, a new lease of life. We might say that somebody suddenly has a new lease of life, maybe since something happened. And to have a new lease of life means that kind of you have a new outlook or a new way of doing things, and perhaps it's a positive thing. It's like you have this new positive energy, positive emotion to do things. So for example, after recovering from the very terrible car crash he had, he suddenly got a new lease of life. It's almost like he had a new reason to live and a new excuse to kind of do new things and just a different outlook on life. That's the main thing. Now the next one is something my mother used to say to me a lot when I was a child, and it comes with a very special sound, a diphthong we need to make before. And we'll begin with this. Oi. So start with a round shape in your mouth and then lift your tongue up and smile. Oi. Oi. You can shout this as loud as you want. If you do it in the UK, it will be to get someone's attention. Say oi, and if you say this anywhere in the UK, everybody will turn their heads. So we'll start with oi, maybe, to get someone's attention, followed by pack it in. Pack it in. Pack it in. If we tell someone to pack it in, it means stop. Stop doing what you're doing. And it's usually because it's naughty, it's bad, and you should not be doing it, or I don't want you to be doing that. It's usually something a teacher or a parent would say to someone they're in control of. Pack it in. So I was a very naughty child. My mum was constantly telling me to pack it in. Now, shout out to my Instagram. I said this one on my Instagram in one of my stories the other day, or actually a few weeks ago, and it was, keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. We'll talk about the pronunciation in a second. But to keep your eyes peeled essentially means keep them open, wide open. Your eyelids are the things we need to peel back so you can't blink. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes peeled. So to keep your eyes peeled, yeah, keep your eyes open, which basically means be aware. Maybe something is going to happen soon. For example, on Instagram, I told my followers to keep their eyes peeled because my video will be released tomorrow. So it's kind of like keep your eyes peeled, keep watching YouTube, because at some point tomorrow, boom, my YouTube video will appear. Let's talk about the pronunciation. Because you might notice I'm pronouncing the letter R here. Now, usually in British English, we won't. We'll just say your. But because the next word, eyes, begins with a vowel sound, I, we're going to join the R at the end of your. So, your eyes, your eyes. But the other thing to understand is that the word your, not important, doesn't matter. We don't need to pronounce it in its true form, so it becomes y. So, your eyes. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. Okay? Your eyes. Eyes is important, so we do need to stress that word. Keep your eyes peeled. So your becomes y, but we're adding the R to join to eyes, which is stressed. Keep your eyes peeled. Now let's say I asked someone, what's the time? They might say to me, it's bang on 12. Bang on 12. So the time is 12 o'clock. Bang on 12. But actually it's exactly 12. Bang on means exactly, precisely, okay? So let's say someone's playing darts. They throw the dart and it hit the bullseye bang on. Okay, so bang on is to be very accurate, or to be so accurate that it's completely right every time. So bang on. We can also say bang out. And the one I want to talk about today is if someone is bang out of order. This is kind of a slang expression. For something to be out of order usually means that it's not working. Okay, so for example, the toilets are out of order, meaning you can't enter them because they are not working. We can also say that someone is being bang out of order, and that means you are not behaving correctly, or what you did was wrong. What you did was bang out of order, meaning you should not have done that. It was a very bad thing to do. So remember, bang on, exactly. Bang out, wrong. Now, the next expression, I'm going to kind of paint a picture for you, which, by the way, paint a picture, so many expressions today. Paint a picture means describe for you, okay? So I'm painting it for you, the story. Let's say I have this amazing plan, and I'm talking to my friend about it. Maybe it's a plan to rob a bank. And I've come up with this amazing plan about how we're going to do it all. And I turn around and I say to my friends, what do you think then? Should we give it a go? Shall we give it a go? To give something a go means to try something. Okay, so it's like saying, shall we try? You might say, yeah, I'll give it a go, meaning, okay, I will try. Now the next expression, I'm going to give you another example. This time, let's say I have a friend called Tom. And Tom was really, really drunk last night. He can't remember anything. He drank way too much and he has a really bad hangover today. And I'm trying to explain to him what happened about all of these crazy things he did, how he got in a fight, he was dancing, took his clothes off on the dance floor, he was just going absolutely crazy. Typical Tom, typical Tom. But he just can't remember anything because he drank so much. So what I do is I grab my phone and I show him all of the pictures of all of the crazy things he did that night, of him with his top off, waving it around in the air, going crazy, right? And I say to him, does that jog your memory, Tom? Jog your memory. If something jogs your memory, it reminds you. So, does this jog your memory? You'll show someone something or tell someone something to try and jog their memory. And another one, to be honest, I need to create a list of all of these expressions because I've done so many. If I've talked about this one before, I'm sorry. This one is to get something off my chest. If I have something which I want to get off my chest, it's maybe a secret, something which I've been keeping to myself. Maybe I have feelings for someone, or someone's been doing something which has really been upsetting me, and I just need to talk to them about it. I need to get this off my chest. So I might say to this person, look, I just need to get this off my chest. You're really annoying. It's a great way to start solving maybe some problems you have inside with someone which you haven't really talked about yet. You need to get it off your chest so you can kind of discuss. So is there something that you've been meaning to tell me for ages? Maybe you've never commented on my videos. Maybe there's something you need to get off your chest. Well, why don't you give it a go? Write something down in the comments right now. These are just a few of many, 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 many advanced expressions. And, you know, some of these are used a lot, some of them would just be used in specific situations, but we kind of need to know them because natives don't hold back. We use expressions all of the time and it's kind of just up to you to understand them. And if you don't, it can make your conversation less enjoyable. So that's why I make these videos, and I really hope you found it useful today. Please remember that it's not just saying the expressions, you need to be able to pronounce them well. It doesn't matter what accent it's in, but you need to be able to pronounce it well. And I do have a British pronunciation course, so if you're looking to improve your pronunciation, or if you would like to try and achieve a British accent with me, I am an accent coach, a pronunciation teacher, so I'd be happy to help you. You can join my course with the link in the description, or just go to etjenglish.com. The course includes videos, downloadable practice files, everything you need to know about the British accent and how to do it. And of course, you can talk with me on WhatsApp and WeChat with voice messaging for feedback and advice. So I'd love to meet some of you there if you do join. If not, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, take care. I will see you soon. Goodbye.